believe that? You know what? I have favorites. You know I have favorites, right? Like my favorite time of day is early in the morning when the sun comes up. My favorite time of day. Or my favorite time of year is this week of Camp Kevin. By far my favorite week of the whole year. And my favorite day of the year is Friday. You know why? Because I get to get ready for Shabbat. So we've already baked the challah and we have that all ready to go. So now I'm gonna make something for dinner that I think you might like. This is called, I don't know, chicken with potato chips. That's what I'm gonna call it. So let's get started. What you'll need, if you come, is you're gonna need a bag of potato chips. You're gonna need some chicken. You're gonna need salt, garlic salt, pepper, and onion powder if you have it. You're also going to need flour and eggs, and there we are. So I'm going to make a half of a recipe. You know why? Because I've already got the other half of the recipe in the oven. So I'm going to make a half a recipe, but your recipe calls for the following. It calls for a cup of flour that you're going to put in a plastic bag like this, in a Ziploc bag. Into the flour, you're going to put your salt, your garlic, your pepper, and your onion. I believe it's 1 cup of flour to 1 tablespoon of each of these. That's what's in the first bag right here. Okay? Then you need a bowl, and in the bowl, you're going to mix up an egg. You need an egg. I'm going to put these away because I've already done this, right? So now I'm going to whip up an egg, making sure there's no no blood in the egg. I'm going to take my fork and I'm going to mix it up right away. Okay, that's step number 2. Step number 3. This is my favorite. Take your bag of potato chips, and you're supposed to use 2 cups. And you're going to you don't want to crumble them all up because you want to eat some of them later. You're going to take 2 cups. Watch how I measure my cups. 1 cup. I don't really measure, do I? And then another cup. You know, it's approximate. It doesn't have to be exact. And I have a few left, so if I need more, I have more. Just regular potato chips. And this is kind of fun. Look what I get to do. I'm going to close the Ziploc, leave a little bit of air, and I'm going to crunch them up. Oh yeah. I'm going to crunch them up because this is the final coating. All right. Next, what do I need? Tongs. Do you know what tongs are? These are tongs because I don't want to use my hands and get my hands all gross because it gets really sticky. So this is what I'm going to do. I have chicken breast, and I'm going to make mine about this big, okay? They're not the whole chicken breast because those are way too big. I don't know, you could call this a chicken tender, I suppose. In the store, they call it that. What am I going to do? I'm going to open my bag of flour and open my bag of potato chips. Now, I was supposed to be ready. And of course, I forgot one thing. Ta-da-da! I need a pan with some parchment on it. That didn't take so long. So I'm going to put that there. Now, are you ready? Take the piece of chicken, put it in the flour, and I'm going to close it up. And I'm going to put flour all over the chicken. I'm going to rub it, pat it, all that stuff. So now you have flour in the chicken. And then I'm going to take this with my fork. I'm going to stab it, and I'm going to put it in the eggs, like so. And I'm going to make sure that it has egg all over it. Now, the recipe doesn't say this, but watch what I do. I'm going to put it back in the flour to really coat it again. So I'm putting it back in the flour. You can do that if you want to, you don't have to. And then I'm going to put it back in the egg. See, it's really got a nice coating on it now. All right. got it like this, got it like this. And now I'm gonna put it in the potato chips. So here's the potato chips. Probably needed to squish them a little bit, but we can still squish them. And I'm gonna get potato chips all over the chicken. I'm really gonna get the chicken down in there. I might have to flip it over with my tongs. I'm gonna flip it over with my tongs. Yum. And I think maybe I should have mashed up that potato chips a little bit more. Then I'm gonna come over to my pan. And I'm gonna take out my piece of chicken that is covered in potato chips. Now, I didn't do a great job of covering in potato chips, so I'm really gonna crunch these up, put them on the top, and make sure they're sticking on the piece of chicken. Let's come real close to this piece of chicken and take a peek. You see? It's got potato chips all over it, right? Let's do it one more time, just to be sure. First one. I'm gonna take my piece of chicken. I have wrapped over here and ready, clean. Chicken tenders, I think, is easy to do it with. Put it in the flour. Get it nice and covered with flour. All over, all over. Put it in the egg. Oh, I got 2 pieces. Lucky me, I got 2 pieces. I can do 2 pieces. Put it in the egg. I'm gonna put it back in the flour. And back in the egg. You can do about 4 pieces with 1 egg. So you should be able to do the whole recipe with 2. All right, so now I'll do that one next. I'm gonna get egg all over it, yum. And I'm gonna put it in the potato chips, like so. It's really not that hard. Now, one of the things I probably should have told you to begin with, and it is in the recipe, is turn on your oven 425. I'm gonna put some extra chips in there. Whoa. And make sure it gets coated. There's no rules, not to this. Now that we know what we're doing, and I'm gonna pull this out. Oh yeah, that looks delicious. And we have a very nicely coated tender. All right, I'm gonna do the last one. It's in the flour, going into the eggs. My hands aren't getting too dirty, which is nice. Now, if you're a little kid, you're probably gonna need some help. But if you're a 5th grader or a 4th grader, or I bet even 3rd graders, you're gonna be able to do this. I know you will. And if you don't know how to do it, or you're having a problem, you're gonna call me and say, oh, I don't know how to do this. Or you'll ask your mom or your dad or your babysitter, your nanny, whoever's home with you to help you out. All right, so this is the last one I'm gonna do. And again, you should be able to get, well, that one was the best. You should be able to get, I believe, 8 of them. Look at the first one as I see, practice makes perfect, that's what I say. And then we're gonna come over to the oven. Oh, can you come into the oven here? Look at our oven, look at how yummy our, I got about 12 more minutes here in the oven. So when this is done, they're all gonna be nice and crisp and crunchy, and you'll be able to dip them in whatever you want. If you want it in ketchup would be good, or barbecue sauce, or whatever your favorite dipping is. So, have fun. Shabbat shalom to everybody. I hope you enjoyed this bishul, this cooking class. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. I'm waiting on the Zoom, waiting to see from you, to hear from you, to see you. All right, Shabbat shalom, everybody. Bye.